Hey everyone, it's Brittany here. So today I wanted to share with you guys 30 ways that our family and our household saves money. We have found these ways to be very helpful to us. A lot of them anyone could do and they're very easy. So I just want to share with you guys 30 ways that our family saves money. Some of them might be very useful to you, some of them you might not be able to do. That's totally fine. I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that we do and we've done for a while. Also, feel free to comment down below in the description and tell me some of the different things that has saved your family money, because we are always looking for new ways to save money and to cut our monthly costs and budget and things like that, because we are trying to pay off our mortgage, we're trying to pay a truck payment, or I still have student loans that we're trying to pay off, things like that. We're always looking for new ways to try to have financial freedom, just like any other family is. So feel free to comment below and let me know what tips and tricks your family uses. So I'll just get started here with number one. If you see me looking over, I have a list beside me, and this is going to be kind of a longer video, but I feel like it's going to be beneficial to you. So just stay tuned and bear with me, okay? I'll try to be as fast as I can. So number one, all-time money saver in our household is couponing. I have been couponing since high school. I have couponed for many years now. I absolutely love it. It has saved not only my household a ton of money, but also my parents and my extended family, like grandparents and aunts and cousins and everyone else, because I'm able to get things so cheap. And if it's not something that I necessarily use or I get for free and I'm not going to need it or use it, and someone else in my family can need it or needs it and uses it, then I can give it to them. So it's not only helped my family save money, but also my extended family, which is incredible. And you don't have to coupon quite on the level that I coupon on. I kind of go more towards the extreme of couponing, where I have a stockpile and I have a coupon binder and I clip my inserts and organize them and categorize them in my binder by shampoos and lotions and razors and pet food and different categories like that. So you don't have to necessarily coupon to quite the extreme that I do for it to still save you money. But I take my coupon binder into the store with me every time I go grocery shopping, because you never know, you might be able to find something that's on clearance that can help you with overage. So I always scan the clearance section whenever I'm doing my grocery store run or a coupon haul or whatever I'm doing, just to see if there's anything there that I can get for free or have overage on. And I always take my coupon binder, because I never want there to be a time where I see Tylenol is on the shelf for 25 cents on clearance and it's not expired, and I have a $1 off coupon in my binder that I know will work for that bottle of medicine, making it free plus 75 cents of overage. So I always have my binder just in case there's something on sale or something on clearance that wasn't advertised, just so I can get overage or get another item for free that I wasn't expecting to get. So I'm always prepared that way. And I carry my binder in proud. I set it up in the shopping cart, and I have no shame, no embarrassment, because I'm saving money, and I think everyone should be saving money, and it's just something I've done since high school, and it doesn't bother me when people look at me weird or anything like that. And sometimes my husband gets a little embarrassed, and I'm like, you're going to have to get over it, because I need my binder. So he's kind of learned to love my binder as well, because it's also our third baby. So that's our number one way that we save money, is couponing. Number two, another huge way that we save money in our house is money saving apps. So my all-time favorite app currently is the Fetch Rewards app. I absolutely love it, and I totally recommend it to anyone who is looking to save money and to also earn money, such as like gift cards or things like that. So Fetch is super easy to use. You go to the store, you buy your groceries, you scan your receipt. Like, anyone can do that. It's so easy. It's literally the easiest, and it makes you money for gift cards. So I'll put my referral code down below in the description for you guys. I think it starts you off with $2 if you use that link below, because it gives you 2,000 points, which equals $2. So that's incredible, and you can cash out once you hit five. It's either $3 or $5. I think it's $5 towards a gift card. And I'll usually always pick Walmart just because Walmart is close to me, and that's where I usually do a lot of my grocery shopping. And those gift cards add up quick, and it's a great way to get things for free that you might not necessarily have coupons for, like meat or dairy products like milk or bread, eggs, anything like that that's harder to coupon for. Gift cards is a way to cover those costs. And once you redeem your points for a gift card, it will send you an email. You go to the email, you follow the directions, and it'll come up with a little barcode. You just scan that barcode at the checkout. You just hold it up on your phone for the cashier, or if you're doing self-checkout, you just hit the gift card button and you scan it, and it comes right off. It's super easy to use, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Another good thing with Fetch is it helps you save and plan a monthly budget, because every time you scan a receipt, it is tallying up your monthly total. So it'll tell you how much you spent in receipts for January, February, March, all of those individual months, and it'll also total it at the end of the year for you. So you can tell how much you're spending at the grocery store. You can tell how much you're spending at Costco, how much you're spending at Walmart, because it'll break down those receipts for you into categories by store, which is amazing, because then you can see, wow, I'm spending a ton of money at Costco. Wow, I'm spending a ton of money at Walmart, or things like that. So that can help you save with a monthly budget, tell where your money is going as well. Another money-saving app that I really like is Receipt Pal. I don't like that one quite as much as Fetch, just because it takes a little bit longer kind of for the points to add up and things. Because on Fetch, a lot of times you'll get like scan bonuses where it'll give you like 1,000 points if you buy 2 Gatorade products or something like that. Whereas Receipt Pal, every single receipt equals 25 points. So it kind of takes longer, but I already have my receipts stacked up in a pile, and I'm scanning them to both apps, so I might as well scan them on Receipt Pal if I'm scanning them on Fetch. And you can scan the same receipt on both apps, which is great because you're getting points for both apps, earning gift cards with the same receipt, basically. So I'll put my referral link down at the bottom for Receipt Pal. I'm not sure exactly how much that one starts you out with as far as points. I think it's like maybe 200 or so, but it still starts you out with some points, and you won't have as long to go before you get a gift card. So I'll put that link down below as well. Also, like Ibotta is good. Ibotta gives you rebates back that you can cash out to get gift cards as well. Sometimes there's like free items you can get. So say like here recently there was Pringles wavy chips at Walmart. They were $1.44. You went to the store, you bought that product, you came home after you hit that you wanted to redeem. You scanned that receipt, it saw that you bought those Pringles chips, and it credited my account $1.44. So I got those chips for free because it gave me my money back on Ibotta that I already spent. So that's another good app to use if you're trying to save money. Another one is Get Upside. So that one helps save on gas. Me and my husband both work a little bit further away from my house. Like I work like 30-35 minutes from my home, and he works like 40-45 minutes from our house. And so we go through a lot of gas. So anywhere that we can save on gas is really helpful to us. I will put my referral link down for that one too. I think that one saves you extra cents off per gallon whenever you sign up with someone's referral code. So it saves you like, I think 15 cents extra or something like that, which adds up because gas isn't that expensive. And so 15 cents off a gallon, that's quite a bit of money off. So the way Get Upside works is you find a gas station that's giving cents off per gallon. A lot of times I've found it's Shell stations. You click that you want to claim that offer. You need to get the receipt at the gas pump. Get the receipt after you get your gas, scan that receipt on the app, and it'll credit you however many cents it was offering per gallon. And those can add up. It's easy to do, just scanning your receipt. And I really like that app because you can get, I think it's direct deposit or PayPal. I'm not sure exactly which one of those. But I like to get the check in the mail. So I have had them send me a check in the mail for money before that I had gotten from scanning receipts for gas. So I thought that was really cool. I think you can also cash out for gift cards. So number 3 way that we save money is we buy used children's clothes. So kids grow out their clothes so quick. If we had a girl as our second baby instead of a boy, we totally would have reused my daughter's clothing, but we had opposite gender babies, and so used clothing is the way to go for us. A lot of my daughter's clothes came from yard sales, thrift stores, Goodwill, anything like that. And they were perfectly fine when I bought them. I don't buy things with stains on them. A lot of times I get really nice name brand clothes like Carter's, Children's Place, Oshkosh, Old Navy, Target's Jack or Cat and Jack, I think is what it's called, for 50 cents or less per clothing item, which is an incredible deal. So a lot of times I'll go ahead and stock up on different sizes. So when I was pregnant with my son, every time I went to yard sales, if someone had baby clothes for 25 or 50 cents, anything like that, I try to stick under 50 cents for the used clothes just because they are used, and I know if I keep going to like Goodwill and thrift stores and yard sales, I will find clothes for 50 cents or 25 cents. And sometimes you can even get a whole bag at a yard sale for like $5-10, which is really cheap too, because you can stuff as many as you can get into a bag. So that's a really great deal. Anyway, so I really like to try to stock up on sizes. So right now in my son's dresser, he has 3 months and 3 to 6 months because that's currently what he is wearing. In his closet, he has all of his clothes by size on hangers of like 6 to 9 months, 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, blah, blah, blah. That way I don't lose them. I know where they all are. They're all organized so that he can wear all of his clothes. And also, by buying clothes in advance, whenever I can get them for like 25 cents, 50 cents an item, I don't have to go out and spend a ton of money at one time when he outgrows the current size that he's in to completely redo his closet or his dresser, basically his whole wardrobe. So that's a great way to save money. Also, like with my daughter, I recently did a Goodwill haul and thrift store haul and things like that, where I found clothes for 50 cents for her, and she is in 2T. A lot of times it's harder to find good deals on the bigger sizes like 2T, 3T, 4T, 5Ts, and things like that at yard sales because people start wanting more money for the bigger sizes like $1 or $2 an item. So at one of our thrift stores, all of the kids' clothes are 50 cents no matter what size they are. So I was able to find her some good Carter's and Oshkosh and Children's Place clothes and things like that that were 4Ts and 5Ts. I went ahead and got those items because, one, I know they're really good brands, they're going to hold up, and they were in really good condition. No stains, no holes, no anything wrong with them. And two, I don't have to pay a lot of money whenever she outgrows size 2s and needs size 3s or 4s or 5s or whatever size it is, because I already have some tucked away in a tote in her closet. And once she outgrows all of her size 2s, I can just pull out those size 3s or those size 4s or those size 5s or whatever size it is and use those. So that's a great tip and trick that you guys can use, is plan ahead in your children's clothes and buy used and get them while you can cheap, so that you're not having to spend a bunch of money at one time to redo a whole wardrobe once they've outgrown a size. Number 4 is we cut cable. I said it. We cut cable. It is gone. We got a bill in the mail one month, and it was $217 for us to have cable and internet. That is insane to us. We thought that was totally crazy. We were not willing to pay that. So as soon as our contract had ended, we cut cable. Cable was gone. We get Hulu for free because we have Sprint service for our phones. So Hulu is free for us. We have Netflix. Netflix is like $15 or $16 a month, which is really cheap. We got internet, and we got Sling TV. Sling TV, I think it's like $30 is what we're paying right now a month. And we can record shows. We can look up shows on there and watch different seasons and different episodes and things like that. And we're not missing out on anything. We absolutely love it. We're like, why didn't we get rid of cable before? Because we are paying so much less money. And we have Netflix and Hulu and the Sling TV and still have internet. And we are paying over like less than half of what we were paying before. So we cut cable. It's gone. We don't miss it. And we're saving a lot more money that way. Number 5 is I don't pay to get manicures or pedicures. If I want my nails painted, I just paint them myself. A lot of times it's like $30 or $40 to get a manicure or pedicure. And so that's one way that I cut costs, is I just don't go to get my nails done. If you love getting your nails done, then by all means go ahead and keep getting it done. But that's just one way our family has cut costs, is I just do my own nails. Number 6 is we don't pay for monthly subscriptions or those monthly, like the monthly subscription boxes like Etsy and things like that, or magazine subscriptions we don't pay for. So a lot of times with like Etsy and those different box companies that are like $10 a month or $20 a month, and some are like $30, $40, $50 a month. They send you samples of different products to try. Sometimes they might not be your shade of lipstick or your skin product, or they might not work for your face, or maybe it's for oily skin and you have really dry skin or things like that. So a lot of times it's products you don't necessarily need, or maybe it's not products that you like or that you wouldn't have bought for yourself that they're sending you. And so it takes up space in your bathroom cabinets because maybe you're not using them, so they're just sitting there. So that's creating clutter, or you have to give them away to someone because you're not going to ever use them, or you have to donate them or something like that. And so we just buy the products that we want to try or that we use regularly, and that saves us money just because we're not paying for something every month that we may or may not use. You know what I'm saying? Number 7 is we don't go to the movies. I know, we sound terrible, but we don't go to the movie theater. We have 2 kids now. We would have to have a babysitter for us to go to the movies, or drag our toddler out with us, who would probably cry and scream at some point and cause a scene at the movie theaters and ruin it for everyone else, or things like that. And the movie theater is expensive. It's expensive to get into the movies, to watch the movie one time, and also the snacks and drinks are really expensive, like popcorn and things like that get to be very expensive at the movie theater. So we would rather wait until movies come off on like Netflix, because we already pay for Netflix anyway, or get it on Redbox because it's only like $1 or $2 on Redbox, and we can watch it in the convenience of our own home, where We don't have to have a babysitter for our kids. We can pause the movie to go to the bathroom or pause it for a snack or anything like that and not miss out on any of the movie. And we can also make our own snacks and have our own drinks that aren't costing a ton of money to have and things like that. So we would just rather wait until it's on Redbox or Netflix or those ways to watch movies instead of pay at the movie theater. Number 8 is make your meals at home instead of eating out quite as much. So fast food can be expensive because you're paying for the convenience, and a lot of times it's a one-time meal and you're done. Whereas if you make meals at home, you can make food in bulk where you can have it the next day for lunch and take it with you to work, or have leftovers for dinner. So say you're making chili. A lot of times when you make a big pot of chili, you can have it the next day for lunch or dinner or something like that. Or say you had taco night and you have leftover taco meat, you could reuse it later in the week for burritos or something like that. So eating out is expensive. So try to make meals at home when you can. Also, number 9 is we don't always buy the name brand thing. So a lot of times we'll buy the Great Value brand, which is the Walmart brand of items. We find that a lot of the items are very similar to the name brand item. If you know that an item like works better for a recipe or tastes different or will throw a recipe off, then by all means go ahead and get the regular brand. Or if you have a coupon and you can get the item for free, go ahead and buy the name brand item. Because the off brands a lot of times do not have coupons for them, like Great Value and things like that. And so if you're able to coupon and get the name brand item for free, then go ahead and do that. But say it's something you don't have coupons for usually, like bread or cheese or butter or something like that, then a lot of times it's cheaper to go ahead and buy the off-brand item. And a lot of times it tastes the same. It tastes exactly the same. You're just paying for that brand, unfortunately. And so a lot of times we will go ahead and buy the off-brand. Number 10 is we do our own laundry. We don't pay for dry cleaning. So if something has a fragile material, a lot of times we just don't buy it. Like we don't have cashmere sweaters, we don't have wool sweaters or anything like that. And if a material is more delicate, I will just like hand wash it and hang it up to dry, or I will wash it in cold water on the delicate cycle and hang it up or anything like that. So we don't do dry cleaning. We do all of our own laundry, and that saves us money because we don't have to pay for someone else to do our own laundry. Number 11 is we don't buy CDs or buy songs on like iTunes or anything like that. We listen to Pandora for free, the free version. We listen to the radio, and then we also listen to songs a lot on YouTube if it's a song that we want to hear. So in both of our cars, we have an aux cord connection where we can listen to Pandora, or we can play songs on YouTube or anything like that, and we can listen to it in our car. My husband's truck can also hook up to Bluetooth, so we don't have to have the aux cord in his car. And a lot of the newer cars have that connection where you can do the aux cord. So that's one way that we have really saved money, is we don't have to buy CDs or songs on iTunes or things like that for us to be able to listen to them. And a lot of times, like CDs and stuff, they start to like clutter up like your car or your house or things like that. So we just don't buy CDs. Also, number 12 is we stock up when we find a good deal. So this goes hand in hand with the couponing. Whenever I can get things for free or incredibly cheap, I go ahead and stock up. And I have a stockpile room, and I go ahead and buy that item in bulk with my stockpile. So one thing I never ever pay for is toothpaste, toothbrushes, those kinds of things. I know I will be able to get those things for free. I know coupons come around for those things all the time, and they're always on sale. So those are things that I will just tuck away in my stockpile. Whenever we need those things, we will just go into our stockpile and get a new tube of toothpaste or get a new toothbrush out, or a new pack of razors or things like that. Having that stockpile and knowing I did not have to spend a ton of money out of pocket for it saves me money in the long run, because it does not create a situation where I just used my last razor in the bathroom. I have no more. I have to go to the store now and say I don't have any coupons or they're not on sale. And then I have to end up paying full price for that item because I need it. So I prepare our household for events like that. So I have a bunch of soap stocked up. I have a bunch of shampoo stocked up. I have conditioners, all of those different things that have a long shelf life and don't expire very quick in that room. That way, if we do run out of something or we are getting low on something, I can just get it out of the stockpile and I don't have to go to the store and pay full price for that item. So whenever you find a good deal and it's something your household uses, go ahead and stock up so that you don't have to go pay full price whenever it runs out. Number 13 is don't wash your clothes after every use. So some of you guys might think this is gross, but we wash our socks and our underwear and bras after every use and things like that. I'm talking more like jeans. Like jeans you're not supposed to wash after every single use. It's hard on your clothes. It wears them out quicker, and things like that. Or like my kids sleep in a sleeper every night for bed, and then we change them the next day into the outfit they're gonna wear. So sometimes like my daughter will wear the same sleeper 2 nights in a row or things like that. So it's not as hard on their clothes so that they will last longer, and then also it saves us on laundry. And you know, whenever you have kids and a family, how much laundry piles up and how it seems endless and like it's never ever done. So any way that you can kind of cut down on laundry detergent and using the electricity in your house to do laundry and the water and things like that can save you. Number 14 is whenever we go out to eat, we never ever buy soda or lemonade or things like that. We get water. So water is usually always free at restaurants, and a lot of times sodas or lemonade or tea cost like $1 to $2. Sometimes I've even seen like $3 on people's menus, things like that. We don't pay for drinks when we go out to eat. We have drinks at home that we can use. And we actually prefer water, so we don't buy soda in our house at all, actually. So we just go ahead and get water, but we don't pay for like lemonade or tea or anything when we go out to eat. And sometimes people will charge you for refills at different restaurants, and so that can get expensive. If you're paying $2 for a drink and then you get a refill, that's another $2. That's $4 that you spent to have drink one time. Whereas if you went to the grocery store, you could get 4 liters of soda for $4. So just think about that when you're going out to eat. Number 15 is we started grooming our own dog. We used to take our dog to the groomers. We have a lab mix who is like 65 pounds, and it does get pretty expensive whenever they get a bath and get their hair trimmed and get their nails cut and things like that. And so we just started brushing him ourselves, giving him a bath ourselves, and like cutting his own nails and stuff like that to try to cut down on costs. Number 16 is we do yard sales every summer. This helps us to declutter our home of things that we don't need anymore, or kids' clothes that they have outgrown and stuff like that. We're able to declutter, and then we're also able to make some money on the side, which is really nice. So always have summer sales. People are always looking for a great deal, and it gets stuff out of your house. You can declutter, and you're also making a little money back. 17 is we clean our own home instead of having like a housekeeping service or anyone come clean our house for us. So we set aside like 1 or 2 days a week and decide what we're going to do. Like I'll vacuum, or my husband will sweep, or one of us will do the windows or the mirrors or something like that. So that has saved us money just because we don't have to pay someone to clean our house. We can do it ourselves. It does take some time and some effort, but it does save you in the long run. Number 18 is we like to try to conserve on gas. We do use that Get Upside app, but also another thing that we do is, say my husband needs to run to town and I also need to run to town. Say he wants to go to the gym and I need to run errands and pay bills. Then we will take the same vehicle and I will drive us to town, drop him off at the gym, go run my errands, pick him back up, and then come back home. So by doing this, it saves us quite a bit on gas because we're not having to take two vehicles out to go drive 25 minutes away to go to town, or 30 minutes, or however long it takes us that day. And also it saves on wear and tear on our cars because we're not paying or we're not driving two different cars. So it's less oil, it's less gas, it's less mileage, it's less wear and tear on your tires and everything like that. So that's a way to save money, is kind of carpool or plan ahead on trips, or make sure you get all your errands done at one shot. So a lot of times we'll be like, okay, the house needs to get paid, the car needs to get paid, this needs to get paid. And we will plan our day to get all of our errands done in one trip. So that can save you too if you plan ahead and kind of decide what you're going to do for that day all in one time. 19 is we take the kids to free activities. So we do take them to some activities that we pay for, like zoos and stuff like that occasionally. But check like your Parks and Rec Center. Check with like on Facebook, there's always like events where people at churches are having like free Easter egg hunts, or pumpkin patches are having free kids activities in the fall, or there's always like free Santa pictures at different places and stores. Or like our children's museum once a month has a free day where you can take your kids in there for free, where it's normally the adult has to pay and the kid has to pay. So if you have a larger family, looking for free activities for the kids is an important way to save money, because one, they are getting to have tons of fun and get some energy out. Happy kids, happy mom. They will be tired at the end of the night. They will sleep good for you. Everything like that. And so why not take them to free activities whenever you can? 20. Also, my husband makes his own coffee at home. So instead of buying coffee out at like Starbucks or 7-Eleven or any gas station or anything like that, he just makes his own coffee at home. That saves us a lot of money. I know some people buy like Starbucks and it's like $4 or $5 for one coffee. That is one coffee. Imagine if you did that 5 days a week. That is $25 you're spending a week in coffee. So just think about it. I know a lot of people are really in love with Starbucks and have to have their Starbucks or their Dunkin' Donuts or whatever it is for their coffee, but it saves us a lot of money. I don't even drink coffee myself personally, so that saves us, because I don't ever drink coffee. I just don't like the taste of it, and I even work night shift and I don't like coffee. So a lot of people think that's weird that I work night shift and I never have coffee ever. But I do it. I'm able to stay awake all night without it. So that saves my husband a lot of money on coffee. Number 21 is for my health insurance. I have, with my work, like a program. I can't even think of the word. It's a program that they do where once a year you have to go get your height, your weight, a finger stick that checks like your cholesterol, your A1C, your blood pressure, all of those different things to see if you're healthy or if you need to improve in some areas or things like that. And so, one, it's just a good thing to do just so you know that your cholesterol is okay and your A1C is okay and you're not pre-diabetic or diabetic or anything like that, and your blood pressure is under control. So not only is it good in your own benefit to do just so you know that you're healthy and that everything's okay with you, but also it saves me like $600 to $700 a year on my insurance. So I would be silly not to go one time for the whole year to find out if I'm healthy or not, to save $600 to $700 a year. And health insurance is incredibly expensive for most people. So anywhere that you can save on your health insurance, that's a great way to do it. A lot of times if you bundle like a family plan, a lot of times it's cheaper. Than if just like two, like you and your husband have separates, or if you have your kids on yours, sometimes your insurance will kind of group your kids all in one little category and be one price instead of each kid costing more money or things like that. So that's a way to save on your insurance, is if your company has a program where you can save every year just by doing a health check, basically. Number 23 is we always check sales ads, weekly ads, and we shop around. So if we're trying to buy a big purchase item, such as like a crib or an electronic or TV, or something like that, we always shop around. We don't just buy the first one that we see. So we check different stores out to see which stores have the best prices, and things like that, to try to get the best deal that we possibly can. 24 is we dress for the weather. So we like to dress warmer in the winter, and we like to dress for summer, like cooler in the summer. So we try to keep our thermostat at the same temperature. The like prices go up. Like, say you always have your thermostat at 72 degrees in the winter. It's charging you more than if you kept it at like 69 degrees, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we'll just wear like long sleeves around the house, or we'll wear sweatpants or things like that, or a jacket or a pullover or something, and just keep our thermostat a little bit lower, and we save on our electric bill. Number 25 is we sell our used items on Poshmark. So say my kids have outgrown something, I don't need it anymore, I can sell it on Poshmark and make some money back so that I can buy them different clothes that they need to. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little bit of a dry throat. So that we can buy them new clothes or something like that. It's a great way to get rid of things out of your house, and you can also make a little bit of money doing it, which is really nice. Number 26 is we buy things when they're out of season. I'm not talking about like produce or anything like that. Like, it's always cheaper to buy like watermelon in the summer, cantaloupe in the summer, stuff like that. I'm talking about like after Christmas sales or after summer sales. So once it starts turning into fall, the summer things go on sale. They're like 75-90% off for like pool toys and goggles and beach things and stuff like that. That is the time to buy those things for the next year, because those things don't go bad. And if you know you're going to need it next year, why not go ahead and buy it while you can get it at 75 or 90% off, instead of next year having to pay full price for it. Same thing with Christmas is, we do Christmas shopping for a lot of people. My husband has a pretty big family, and I also have a pretty big family that we shop for. So it is good to do after Christmas sales for us personally, where we're able to get gift sets and things like that for after Christmas, so that we can have them for next year, so that we can save on Christmas. Number 27 kind of goes around with that, is to shop all year round. And what I mean by that is shop all year round for like birthdays and Christmases, and like plan ahead for those kinds of things where you're going to need gifts for people. So not only does it save you money just because you're not having to spend a ton of money right around the end of the year where Christmas is, and then you have to pay taxes or anything like that. That also gets expensive, like property tax and car tax, and those kinds of things are all in like December usually. And so that can be expensive if you're trying to pay those things along with Christmas. So what I mean by plan ahead is, oh, I am here at Kohl's and I see something I know some of my family would really like. Right now, it's on sale for only $2 on clearance or something crazy like that. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, keep it tucked away in storage or whatever, and then pull it out when Christmas is, or pull it out before their birthday is, and give it to them then, instead of at the end of the year, you're stressed out, you're fighting the crowds, you're trying to get all your Christmas shopping done, and then you're paying full price for things. That gets to be incredibly expensive if you have to buy a lot of gifts at one time. And it just saves you a lot of money. Just shop all year round. And who doesn't like to shop? I love to shop. So that's one way that I save money. 28 is make a grocery plan each week, and then also whenever you can is to try to use like similar ingredients for the different recipes that you're doing throughout the week. And what I mean by that is, like, say Monday we're making burritos. Okay, we have leftover rice, we have leftover beans, we have leftover this or that. On Tuesday you could make like chili or tacos or nachos or any of those things that the ingredients are similar that you could use throughout the week. That helps you cut down on wasting food, like lettuce and tomatoes and sour cream and cheese and beans and rice. Those things can be used in all of those different meals, and so you're not going to waste those things. You're going to be able to use them. And also, it saves you from having to buy a ton of ingredients for 1 week on dinners. Like for instance, one way that would be more expensive is, oh, we're having tacos on Monday, and we're gonna make Chinese on Tuesday, and we're gonna make lasagna on Thursday, or things like that. Those ingredients are not similar at all, and so you're going to have to spend more on your weekly budget to get all of those different ingredients. Whereas if you went ahead and got ingredients that are similar and you could use in different kinds of meals, that'll save you throughout the week. 29 is reuse items from kid to kid. So like crib and swing, or if I would have had another daughter after my first daughter, then I would have totally reused her clothes. And gave her hand-me-down clothes, without a doubt. But I had a son after my daughter, so I couldn't reuse her clothes, but I am reusing her swing or her rocker or her bouncy seat and those bigger items like that. I did not buy all new of those things. A lot of the things we did get gender neutral in the very beginning because we knew we were going to have more than one kid. And so like pack and play and bouncy seat and those things are all gender neutral. And we did that on purpose. And like our car seat and our stroller, they're gender neutral as well. And so we didn't have to go out and pay for a whole new set of things, basically. And we also kept those items like in our garage or in storage, and then we pull them out when we needed them again for our son. So that can save you a lot of money. Number 30, the very last one, is to save money on meat. So a lot of times meat is usually the more expensive ingredient of a dinner or a meal that you're preparing. And so whenever you find a good sale on meat or a good deal, go ahead and stock up, keep it in the freezer. Things like that. Sometimes it's helpful to buy in bulk. I know a lot of people, they like to buy like a whole cow or like half a cow with like another person and keep all that beef in their deep freezer or things like that. We don't buy a whole cow. We just, like, as we see different sales, we'll go ahead and like stock up on chicken or stock up on beef or whatever, and then we have it to pull out of our deep freezer whenever we need to make meals and things like that. And so I know, guys, that was a really long video. That was 30 ways that my family saves money. As I think of more ways, I'll try to make another video for you guys. But that was just to start off with some of the different things that we do to save money. And I hope that you found the video helpful. I hope that it helps your family save money. Because every little thing that you can do to save really does start to add up in the grand scheme of things. Also, please comment below if you guys have any other ways that you guys save money personally that has really helped you guys out. I would love to hear from you guys, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.